That could have gone much better. It should have gone much better. That was quite a disappointment. How are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So, we drew 0-0 against I was going to say Red Bull Leipzig, but that's technically wrong. Rasenballsport Leipzig, which obviously just is the RB for Red Bull. This was the chance to go first. This was the chance to win the Bundesliga. This was the chance. Today was the game where if we had won, we would have won the Bundesliga. And instead, we let it. Instead, we didn't really try. It didn't seem like we were trying. It seemed like we were just very lackadaisical today in what should have been a push for the title. And we didn't have that. We didn't get that. And now it boils down to our final game, which I believe is against Eintracht Frankfurt. I have a bad feeling. The second VAR disallowed Leon Goretzka's goal, I had a bad feeling that, you know what, I think, because football likes to write its own story, and I have a very bad feeling about that. We should, in all fairness, we should beat Eintracht Frankfurt next week or get a draw. Yeah. But I don't feel confident. We've not, if you include this game, we've not won the last 2 games, I believe. And I'm worried. A little bit worried that we're letting it all slip away. We're letting it all we're just letting it all out of our grasp, in all fairness. But in terms of this game, honestly, I didn't feel like we tried. And that's really what it boiled down to. I felt like we had a lot of great moments. I felt like, you know what, we got forward quite a lot. Yeah, defensively, we were pretty good as well. I think some may argue that our defense was our best part today, and I would agree with that to a degree. But, you know, we played okay. Leipzig, they didn't play that good. We played okay. And we should have played better. That's what worries me. We should have played better, because this would have assured us that we won the Bundesliga, and we didn't play better. It's always the same in these kind of situations. We don't play, and then like the last 10 minutes or so, we try go forward, and that's not how you work. That's not how football works. It's a 90-minute sport. You have to play good for 90 minutes, or at least play until you get the result. You know, we didn't play it, and we didn't play well, and we didn't get the result. We didn't play to get a result. We played to get a draw. That's what it felt like, you know. Like, tactically speaking, the first half, Lewandowski was extremely deep. Like he dropped back to the point where he almost played like a midfielder, you know, coming that deep. It was kind of weird to see as well. At first I thought, okay, we're doing that, you know, to set up a counter or whatnot, and that's what it felt like. But considering that Leipzig, they didn't really have sustained pressure in midfield or anything, and we couldn't really amount to a counter. You know, that didn't work. Alaba and Gnabry, I felt, were 2 outstanding players in the first half. I thought Alaba was very aggressive. Like, he almost was a second winger on the left. And Gnabry was also, you know, very, very aggressive. So we had like a very attacking left side, whereas a not so attacking right side, a more cautious right side, and a just all-out attack left side. And it wasn't bad. Like, it was actually pretty good. Like, it worked pretty good in the first half. Of course, you know, I'd want the right side to be more influential as well. I want them to do more as well, which they didn't do in the first half. Second half, we switched things a little bit around. Lewandowski was more up front, trying to, you know, win aerial battles and whatnot. Didn't really work out. He got fouled a lot and whatnot, but it didn't really work out. We score a goal in the second half, Leon Goretzka, and you know what? The VAR team decides it's offside. If it was offside, it would have been offside by that much. Like that much. At most. At absolute most. Like I feel like if Lewandowski wore half his smallest shoe size, that wouldn't have been given as offside. And I still don't know whether it is offside or not. I'll say that. Could have been, could not have been. But the thing is with VAR should only be used when it's an obvious mistake. That was not an obvious mistake, but from the referee. That was something that was, even with VAR, you can't really say it was clearly offside or not. Like, even with like still pictures, you can't really say that was clear offside or not. it's just frustrating because these are the kind of things where like you're like, yeah, we won it, and then just no, and then just no. And I think, as I said, I think our last game was against Frankfurt, which would complete the story, and that's what bothers me. Now with the VAR moment, and then Frankfurt, obviously Niko Kovac's team being the team at the end, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like these kind of football moments because in football it just kind of happens that it just works, and I don't like it to work. I don't want it to work. Dortmund won their game, so we have to get a draw or win our next game. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult, but you know what? We can do it. We should do it. Will we? That's a great question. that's a great question. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Because you know what? The Bundesliga, as I think it's Karl-Heinz Rummenigge always says, the Bundesliga is the most honest title. It's the most honest title. It's not just one-off games. It is a season. And just show you that this season, you could say that we've been quite bad, or Dortmund has been very good. I think it's been both. I think we've been very bad. I think Dortmund has been good as well. I don't think there's been like a clear best team in the league. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I want to win the next game. I want the title. It's that simple. You don't come all this way. You could say the same thing for Dortmund side would say the same thing. I know, but you don't come all this way until the last match day. When was the last time we had the Bundesliga decided in the last match day? I think the last time was 2000. I want to say 1, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time, regardless, right? I like it. I don't like it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, folks. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. What do you all think about the game? What do you all think about our next final game? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I don't want football to write another story. I don't want that to be the case. Don't write another story, please.